Now here we've created the 50-yard bunker shot, and probably in my book the hardest of the bunker shots to play. But I'm going to tell you a method and give you some really good tips on how to get yourself out and further up the green. Two clubs to choose from. I've got the sand iron or the wedge, and surprisingly I'm going to ditch the sand iron. It's amazing how many times you don't need a sand iron in a bunker. So we're going to place that to one side. First of all, what we need to do is actually have a look at the shot in hand. We've got a lot of distance to cover, so the key is all about strike. Now there's two strikes really that you're looking for. You're either going to go in there and gather quite a large amount of sand before and really splash the shot out with a lot of club head speed. It's a fairly tricky one, that one, and a little bit risky. So I've got a good lie on this one, and I'm going to try and nip the ball. I'm going to try and really caress the ball just off the top of the sand. That's the easier one to play, and that's the one I'm going to show you here. So here I go into the shot. Now, traditionally, I quite like to dig my feet deep into the sand. I'm not going to do that here. I want to actually try and keep my height because I'm going to concentrate on just clipping the ball away. So there's a little bit of foot settling, but not a great deal. The ball's centre of the stance, and I'm just going to do a couple of little practice swings here and just feel that I'm going to just nip the shot. The length in the golf shot has now gone. I'm going to be striking the ball first. I'm actually trying to take the sand out of play. So it's almost like a standard pitch shot, but I've got to be accurate on the strike. If I'm going to be accurate on the strike, I need to make sure that I keep really quite stable and quite stationary. Watch the method here. As I say, the ball's a little bit further back in my stance. The grip, I've gone down the club a little bit. Would make a bit of sense, that, because that would actually bring the club head slightly closer to my hands and actually feel that I can nip the shot as well. Now I've made a commitment, I'm going to nip it. I'm not going to change my thought process halfway down. Big key that. A lot of people tend to do that. So I'm just going to run this one. Here's the practice swing. I'm looking at my target. My club face is nice and square. Listen for the sound. This will be the key as to whether I get the ball correctly. Here we go. Let it run. A nice little nip off, and yep, I'm absolutely delighted with that one. Just really nipped it very clean, and that's a classic long bunker shot. And again, come in and experiment and play with the shot. As I say, I used the wedge there. You can use a sand iron from slightly closer, but predominantly that's not the club you need. You'd have to swing the club too hard to produce any control, and that would be difficult. So get your wedge, get your 9-iron out even. And some people I've even played the sand iron from there and the 8-iron, so keep working with that and practice and see how you go. Enjoy it.